Welcome! Today we will be making the best banana bread ever. So these are the ingredients that we will be using today.
Oh, there's a lot.
But we are missing one ingredient. Bananas! You're supposed to use ripe bananas, but I don't really want to wait until they're that ripe because I need banana bread. In this household, we have quite a few things to measure with. You can measure with spoons, you can measure with bowls, but you can also use measuring tools. So that's pretty wild out here. First, measure all the ingredients and put them into these bowls because I want to create more dishes for my mom to do. Because who doesn't want to do that? Now let's get right into it. First, we need 2 cups of flour. In lots of videos that I've watched, you're told not to flatten it because that is not good for the flour or whatever. So you always just want to make sure it's about 1 cup. So we're going to put 1 cup here, 1 more cup of flour. We need more bowls. And look how many bowls we have. We have all different types of sizes and we can use all of them. You need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. You're asked, why is it a yogurt container? Well, it's actually not a yogurt container. There's a bag of baking soda. So we have 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and my mom's looking at me. Why are you putting it in a bowl? Because I could just mix it in with the flour. Well, Mom, because I can. You need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I think this is salt. Right? Two things that are dry. We have nutmeg, but it's not in the recipe, but I put it in last time and the banana bread was pretty good, so I'm just gonna say use it. I don't know how much to use. I'm just gonna pour it in later. Another crucial ingredient is cinnamon. This is cinnamon, I believe. It doesn't have a label on it, so I don't know, but it should be cinnamon. And next we need 1 stick of butter, and we have to melt the butter in the microwave. So next we need 1 cup of sugar. And you're thinking to yourself, that is a lot of sugar. And because of the coronavirus, we don't have enough sugar. I'm kidding, we have another bag. But we're gonna use 1/2 cup of brown sugar and use 1/2 cup of white sugar because healthy. The butter is ready. Now we need 1 large egg, and this is the secret. 1 egg yolk. Jenny, how do you do this? Well, let me tell you. So this is what I do, which I learned from Cooking Mama, of course. If you're not comfortable or confident in yourself, make sure you have another bowl first. You're gonna crack it, and then you're gonna get the egg white out by holding your hand out like this. Slowly let it seep out of your fingers. And keep going like this until the egg white comes out. And all you're left with is this perfect yolk. What is this? Get out of here. Now we have this cute little yolk. Yummy. Now you're gonna put the yolk in here. We're gonna break the other egg just in here, normally. You should also keep your egg yolk in case your mom wants to use it. Next, 1/4 cup of sour cream. Yummy. I actually hate sour cream, but the recipe calls for it, so we must also call for it. 1/4 cup is also 60 milliliters. Isn't that amazing? 1/4 cup. A little bit got on the counter. 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. 1/2 cup of walnuts. We are going to wash these walnuts in a bowl. So see how much dirty water is coming out? That's because of the dirty stuff that's on it. Jenny, do you know how to use a knife? Of course I know how to use a knife. You just take one that looks good. Mom, which one should I do? So we're just gonna chop like this. horizontally. and then vertically. And then we're gonna put them back in here. Chopped walnuts. So now the best part of this all is mashing these bananas. You can use your hands, but we don't want to use our hands right now because the coronavirus is everywhere. What is even better than our hands? A potato masher. Take this banana, you peel a banana as you know. I'm not a monkey, so. Yeah, they're not very ripe, but my mom said it was okay. So I'm gonna just take it and just squeeze it in there until you mash it all in together.
That's enough.
We may begin operations. Flour, baking soda, salt, sugar, egg, sour cream, vanilla, chia seeds because we want to be healthy, bananas, walnuts, chocolate chips, cinnamon, and nutmeg. We're gonna have 2 separate bowls, one for our wet ingredients and one for our dry ones. Since we'll be pouring the dry ones into the wet ones, I highly suggest that you put the dry ingredients in a big bowl. That's kind of light to carry. This one's so heavy. 2 cups of flour, the baking soda, the salt, whisk it together. Make sure you are always mixing in one direction. Let us start with the wet ingredients, which is still in the microwave. Fantastic. I'm going to pour the butter in, pour the sugar in, and we're going to pour our egg in. We're going to put also in the sour cream. We also put 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Because why? Because it is also wet. And now lastly, we want to add our mixture of bananas, mashed bananas in here. Yummy. We'll just be mixing in the flour little by little. Or sorry, the dry ingredients little by little. And you're gonna do it, repeat until all of this is gone. So now we have mixed it all. I did forget to put cinnamon and nutmeg, but you know what? It's never too late to put them in. So I don't know how much you actually put in. And then after nutmeg, honestly, I don't know what nutmeg is, but let's just go like this. The nutmeg in too. Because who doesn't want nutmeg? Didn't mix it in before, so hopefully it's fine. Now we'll just fold in the rest of the ingredients with our chocolate chips and walnuts. We'll put in chia seeds. My mom said preheat the oven and I say no. We'll just keep pouring them in because chia seeds are healthy, right? So folding batter means you just go like this, I think. And then keep folding it like it's paper. Press bake. Yep, I was right. 350, and then we press start time. And you can scrape the little bits inside. Why? So my mom gave me a tip in her vast experience in baking and cooking. She said to slam it down to even it. If you take a little spoon of chia seeds and you sprinkle it on top. Also on top of this, okay, so here, that is before. And now we are going to put it in the oven. So 1 hour start time. Check on it in an hour. In all honesty, my favorite part of baking is washing the dishes. I love washing the dishes, especially after I made so many dishes.
And here we have the finished product. Yummy. Beautiful. We're gonna start with the end piece right here. Signing off.